Good morning, everybody. And it is a good morning. It's around about 6 a.m. in the UK time. So if you are new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get your cup of tea. And we're just going to be talking about a lot of news that, in a sense, has come on in recent terms. I mean, I'm really excited to see how Leeds United will develop in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of even years, to be honest with you. But grab yourself a cup of tea. I mean, and come join me. If you do join me, let's have a little discussion about Leeds United. So, before we do continue, we're getting closer and closer to 2,000 subscribers, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who always watches the videos, who always interacts with the channel and stuff like that. So it's a big thank you to you, and I guess the giveaway is just to show an appreciation to you guys to say thank you. You know, just to say thank you for everything that you've done for me. I pretty much started YouTube about 7 months ago, and all I ever wanted to do was just talk to one person. So when we're getting closer to that 2,000 subscriber mark, so once we do reach that 2,000 subscriber mark, we'll be doing a huge giveaway of two Leeds United shirts. So all you've got to do is like the video, and the more likes we get on the video, the more of a chance that you'll be entered in the giveaway. So as you can tell by today's title, there's a lot of news to get into. There's a lot of news that I didn't get to see last night. The 49ers have now been approved by the EFL, which is really good because there's been so much speculation, and there's been a lot of speculation of Leeds United not being able to get this deal done, because obviously there was reports of Birmingham taking 6 months from May to December, similar circumstances with a team a few years ago. And there was quotes from Phil Hayes saying that he was worried and was saying that he didn't think Leeds United were going to be approved, that he didn't think that Leeds United were going to be able to buy any players. But then all of a sudden, Ethan Ampadu came out of absolutely nowhere. I didn't even know Leeds United were linked with him, because we all know that there was Nat Phillips, there was other players linked to the club too. And personally, I think Ethan is a fantastic signing. With his ability on the ball and off the ball, it's a great signing for around about £7 million as well. So, and I think a lot of people are confusing him as more of a centre back, and that's not true. From what I've read and from what I've been listed to, he's more of a number six. He's more of a DM, a defensive midfielder, and that's fantastic. I think it's a replacement for Mark Rocker, and obviously I think a better version. And that's not to discredit Mark Rocker, because obviously I liked him. I just don't think that we got to see the best quality version of Mark Rocker, especially with having four managers. But with the new ownership of Leeds United, I think it's going to be a different story. I don't think we're going to have I don't think there's going to be a manager every 5 minutes, you know. So it's looking really promising. I mean, it, on the ball, I personally do believe is a deep line playmaker. He'll play from the back. He'll get into the channels. He'll make things happen, and especially in this Daniel Farker system, he's with how wide we play and the fullbacks, inverted wingers, and then obviously the overlapping fullbacks. It's going to be absolutely amazing, because just remember how Calvin Phillips used to be able to distribute balls. He's on the same wavelength as Calvin Phillips. Maybe not as quality as Calvin, but he has that. He has that end product. So I'm really excited to see how he fits into Leeds United. And into other news, Glen Kamara, uh, Finnish, I think an international from Rangers. He's been linked to the club. Apparently, personal terms have now been accepted for, I think it's about £4 million. So he's another one to watch. I don't know too much about this guy, but all I know is that is more of a centre midfielder slash CDM. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean it's exciting all news. I mean really excited. I know Leeds United are now are interested in signing ex Tottenham Hotspur sporting director. He was at Everton and was at Fleetwood. And I don't know how to take this one. Of course, with Everton, they've spent a lot of money, but just look where they are in the league. I mean, obviously that comes down to manager recruitment. So whether he has a say in the manager appointments, we'll have to wait and see. But if he's just going to be in a sense in the background, helping like Nick Hammond or the 49ers or Daniel Farker into having that final say, then that's I kind of preferred that, because if he was going to take the full reins of Leeds United and full reins of Leeds United's transfers, then personally I don't really think it would be a smart move. But if he does come to Leeds United, I'm going to back him. You know, we can't really sit here and judge him because he was the sporting director of Everton and the sporting director of Fleetwood Town. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, overall, it's fantastic news. There's going to be loads and loads of Leeds United content creators making loads of videos about players coming in and players leaving. And I think what it was with the 49ers, I think before the EFL could like approve, I mean, there will be stories now. There will be eventual stories coming out to see why it took so long. And I think what it was, Leeds United obviously had to bring off so much of the wage because if you think about it, Leeds United were spending about 40 million quid a year on wages. So if the EFL told them to like, okay, well, you need to knock that down by half, then they would have had to get rid of like 7 or 8 players like we have done before the EFL could eventually accept their proposal for Leeds United. And it kind of makes sense a little bit. So with the addition of Ethan, it was in a sense the green light from there, wasn't it? Really, when Fabrizio Romano confirmed the confirmation of Ethan, it was in a sense it was the EFL had pretty much done a done deal. But yeah, it's brilliant news. The 49ers have taken over, which is great. Ethan has come through the door. Glen Kamara, his personal terms have been agreed. And then also a new sporting director will be coming through the ranks very shortly. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching. It's very early in the morning. I'm going to finish my cup of tea before I go to work. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.